Hello and welcome to another episode on Maros Bonsai channel. This spring season, the last repotting I did was this ash. It's a few months ago, it was late March. I faced few challenges and I set up few goals when repotting this tree. I wanted to bring this tree a little bit deeper into this pot. I like this pot very much and I wanted to maybe put it a little bit deeper so it will more shine in its position. One of the major challenges I was facing were two very big roots. One of them was here. You can see it sealed with a cut paste, and second one was here. So those were the places where really big roots were going to each side. Enough roots, so we will see how it will go. This is drastic and scary work. These are really thick roots which remained there at the root structure, from which new fiber roots grew over decade. And now more and more repottings you do, more and more these thick roots you have to remove to make space for much finer roots which are effectively feeding the trees. These thick roots are important for big tree, but not for bonsai. With every repotting you remove more and more of some unnecessary thick root. You do improvement by improvement by improvement, incremental improvement. So more frequent you do that, the earlier you achieve better roots. Those were the places where really big roots were going to each side, and they were preventing any better positioning of a tree. So basically removing two big roots and getting under the tree, trying to remove large parts of very fine roots already, because tree is something like 12, 13, 14 years from collecting, I don't remember, so it's already pretty worked, and the roots are very fine as on ash they could be. They are extremely dense. I can tell you it's when removing large root like this one, you can see the size of a wound. It's easily 3-4 centimeters. It's really huge. And when I was removing the first one, I need to chisel it out. I was quite confident that I know what I'm doing and I need to remove this one particular root and I will see. When I kept working on a root ball and when I turn it on another side, I had another part of a root ball which was quite big. You can see there was a big root here, also it's sealed, not that big as this one. And I was thinking for a good while if I'm going to remove another one or not. My thinking was basically that if I'm not going to remove it now, the tree will go into the pot, spend another season there. Another repotting will be in spring 2026 or 2027. It will be quite late. And when I would like to bring this tree to some kind of exhibition, I need to really have this root work done and somehow finished, and these large wounds need to be at least partially healed. So I opted for removing both of those large roots, as you can see on footage. I can tell you, when removing the second one, I was a little bit scared. And sometimes we are doing this with our trees, that we are entering very shallow waters. We are not really sure if the tree will make it or if it will handle it well or not so well. I was lucky this time. The tree responded quite well. It sprouted, everything was fine. Now all the tips of the branches were already removed. There are no apical buds everywhere, so everything was removed few weeks ago. There are some larger leaves still, but it's not really that dense. I cannot see the second flush yet, so I can see on a tree that it needs some time to rebalance itself, but I think it's okay. Normally I would do very harsh defoliation and I would defoliate totally the top and partially the sides, but now this year, after a little bit drastic repotting, I'm opting not to do any kind of defoliation, and the tree will stay on its place whole summer, and hopefully it will rejuvenate and regain the energy and it will be ready for another work. So that's basically it for today. Thank you very much for watching and see you next time.